So we are going to be doing something different. The previous video, I tried to put them in the mythical AI setting, which would force them, or they would build more myth units more heavily than any other unit. And they were going to get to the Titan Age, or the Mythic Age, then Titan Age, and build a Wonder as quickly as possible so they could buff their myth units. That didn't happen last game. I'm not sure what it was. So I'm going to build the myth units, and they are going to defend. They have the Defender AI, as you can see right over here. And you may get attacked once in a while, but the true nature of this personality lies in the defensive aspect of war. So I actually did go and check their stuff to see what the actual settings were, and honestly, it looks pretty good. So I picked Loki instead of Thor this time, which means I'm going to have them do, I'm going to have to put them on food. We're on the same map, so we're going to have to wait and see if, how this turns out. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. They are supposed to build their walls differently, from what I've heard. I did actually go to the Age of Mythology subreddit, and they were talking about how the Defender AI actually builds stuff differently, and it was actually fun for them to actually, you know, play against the Defender AI. I also seen someone else post on there talking about the humanoid AI, where they will not actually utilize god powers. So I was like, wait, really? They're not utilizing god powers? So yeah, there's that. I found that very interesting. Oh, that's probably gonna get built before you. I'm also gonna have to focus in on building, getting gold. So get over there. I think we got enough food for income. They're the same ones as last time. Poseidon and Zeus, I believe, is what I picked. You know what? I don't think I'm going to focus too heavily on getting the dwarves. I'm just going to go all in on the other stuff, I think. I don't know what do they mean by weak. Oh, does the gatherers not have a weakness? It's just that the dwarves are like specialized in gathering that. If so, that's pretty cool. I want to get my walls up as quickly as possible. Wait, no. How much food do we have going over here? I'm kind of tempted to get this so I can get more resources. I think I'm going to be at the point pretty soon where I can build the temple, which is what I need to build ASAP. Yeah, I'll put you there. You know what? Go help gather some wood or food. Then we're gonna go to the chickens. Then we're gonna go to the berry bushes. How does this work? You know what? I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna need to start getting that. If you're wondering why, this one sucks. Oh, start building. It's because I'm gonna transition over to farms once this stuff is gone, and I'm gonna need a good steady supply of wood. How much? Get over there. Get over there. Are they building walls? Not yet. Assuming their AI works. I don't think there's an AI problem, because I actually did get rid of, or I disabled the only AI mod that I had downloaded. But if I still have that issue again here where they're not defending and they're just doing whatever the heck they want to do, I'm actually going to remove it. I'm just going to remove it, to be honest. There we go. Wait, are they in the classic age yet? Oh, yeah, they are. I'm way behind. I didn't even know that there were... Hey, there. I think we're good there. Of course, I don't expect them to attack anytime soon unless they're... There we go. What the heck was that noise? I'm not sure if you heard that, but outside it sounded like either a car screech or someone screaming in a weird way. Could have been a wild animal, to be honest. I would not be shocked if that was the case. Okay. What do we got over here? You know what? Let's grab that one as well. Oh. He spawned and he vanished in like a second. What do we got over here? You know what? I'm gonna go with the movement speed. What do we got over here? Oh, what over here? There we go. We're gonna have to build more farms. And we're gonna need that. You know what? Let's start building the farms over here. Now I need villagers. Or, you know what? Let's put the houses over here. That should be good enough. Okay, so they are Oh! Let's see if they continue with this. This one's a little bit different. The one over there. Yellows. I gotta see how this plays out, but that looks pretty interesting. There we go. I think we're almost where I want to be. Except for that. I take that back. We need... That's only 4. And I think they're going to get the rest. We need more food. We're not getting enough. I'm not sure Where is? Yeah, I don't seem like I'm gonna have to worry too much about them attacking at the moment. But I should probably build the armory as quickly as possible. There we go. Seem to be doing decent on the gold. Wait. I want to see what this looks like. Although I probably should get that over there like that. Looks like they are on the move. Okay, so they did build more myth units. So it wasn't anything wasn't anything out of place when they did that last time. But I have some myth units. Or not myth units, some what's going on here? So I'm using these as a defender because they generate my myth. More favor, I mean, for my myth units. And in addition, once they get to a certain point, they should spawn they should end up spawning oh crap. What do I need the most? I need food. Oh. They're gonna get in. Get rid of that. Come on. Let's go for the next one. I think we're gonna slowly start moving them away from that. Because we need a lot more food for Hersers. And I'm wondering, did I actually pick Loki? Because I have not seen them spawn. No, it says Loki. Or did, when my myth unit spawned, did they get rid of it right away? You know what? I might end up having to build another one of these. let's take a look at what's going on over here. Yep, they are building the walls. It is definitely different than what I'm used to. Instead of just building a circle around their base, they're actually building it more elongated. This one, in fact, looks a little bit closer to the defensive stuff that they used to do. Oh, did you really? Okay. Pretty soon. Yeah, now we can. I'm not sure. That one will make my myth units quicker and add a regeneration. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this because I believe my next one would include the mountain giants. Is there any way to like double check what we get? Yeah, if I were to go for the giants, I'd get the mountain giant, frost giant, fire giant. I mean, yes, this would make the mountain giants bigger and badder. You know what? Actually, I think I will do that. I think I will go on the mountain giants. I think I'm going to focus on the giants for what I want to do. Okay. Now we can go this way with our yeah, let's put that over there. Okay. So I'm probably going to lose my myth unit pretty quickly. What I'm going to try and do because I am going to be building up. How much favor am I generating? 212 per minute. Wait for it. I guess not. Huh. We're gonna make that into a big boy. Could also probably... What? I didn't realize they did that. That's actually interesting. So I could probably have like some little bit of defensive stuff right there with that. No, we're gonna need some more gold. There you go. What is their deal? So they got two? That's actually very interesting how they do that. That is definitely new, how they have their fortresses right next to each other. Adding for a little bit more defensive area right there. Yeah, you know what? This does look a little bit more well structured compared to the previous Defender AI. So they're in the Mythic Age, right? Which means I'm gonna need to build a hill fort. I think I'll put one there. So their defender AI is accurate where they're not actually attacking that much. And I wanna... There we go. So no more attacks at the moment. So we're at 225 favor generation. Holy crap, these guys are huge. Why haven't they attacked yet? I mean, well, yeah, I mean, not why haven't they attacked yet. Why haven't they expanded yet? You got this in your defensive area. This one I can see why they haven't expanded yet, but you got your building right here that you could build another one. What does your army look like? Nothing too crazy. You know what? I'm gonna send this bad boy over here. I guess I'm not. How much does that do? Like 3,000 damage? 250 only a minute? Oh, that's another thing I'm gonna need to do. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, if I'm gonna go heavily into the myth, actually, to be honest, I probably don't need too many because of who I'm playing as. Loki, at least in the next stage, can spawn this stuff pretty good, like pretty quickly, right? Yep. Can be trained nearly instant. Minus 95% train time. You know what?
Something. Yo. Something. Yo. Yo.
I think that's good. What are we at now for 255? It's a little slow, so I'm gonna build 10 more. We are getting a wave of units coming after us, which means yellow will probably send one of theirs at us pretty soon. Okay, I didn't realize it would go all the way over there. Oh well. Right, I can go for this now. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put a... Where is that? Oh, over here. Yeah, I'm about to lose a bunch of stuff. And I did get a myth unit. That ain't gonna be there for much longer. How did they get him over here too? That seems a little bit broken. If that was only a singular use of that, that is insanely broken. The fact that they were wiping out the army here and way over here. I mean, that would have like almost like a full screen like that worth of damage. No, because like the guy was over here. I guess like if that's a screen, that'd be kind of insane.
þar? Já, ég vil.
Oh yes. Okay, your guys are coming with actual stuff as well.
Satt. Já, ég
And you are gonna go build stuff.
something. Já, satt. Ég vil. Something. Ég vil.
Okay, you're still on that. I don't really want that anymore. I want a finite.
Tilbúin. Já.
A lot of stuff that's going on there. Wait. Oh, that's interesting.
Satt. Já, ég something. Aðrás. Skip. Já.
See, now we got another myth unit, which I think I'm going to use this one as a defender.
Ég vil.
I think I'm going to have my building of the myth stuff be over there.
Skip something. Satt. Já.
I'm almost tempted to build some towers outside of the
Já,
walls.
ég vil. Something.
Like
Já.
2 there. $279.
Hver er það?
What do I need for my myth units? Gold, food, and gold. So I know exactly where I need to go now.
Tilbúin.
Timbursveit,
Nope.
grjótsveit.
Skip. Satt. Grjótsveit.
Tilbúin. Satt, grjótsveit.
There we go. That should be more than enough.
Hver er þar? Ég vil. Satt.
Probably also going to want to build some more of these
Já, já.
if I want to go the wonder route, which I'm going to. I think that's going to be my next goal.
Hver er þar? Ég vil.
I'm going to need a lot more.
Já. Timbursveit.
Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more on the wood.
Skipan. Samþykkt, timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Satt. Samþykkt. Timbursveit.
There.
Já.
Because we're at. That's the only thing we're lacking, I think, right now.
Hver er þar?
Let's get
Ég
you
vil.
over here.
Satt.
Oh, they're actually building another wall. So the wall doesn't look too bad. What about over here? They actually have a decent sized army over there. I probably should. Actually, let's see if I can find out where they're building. Okay, I can't get there. Really can't get there either. Is that enough? They're actually trying to get in there. Nah, they're not going to be able to cause enough. That is interesting. I don't need those cows. You can take them.
Yo.
You know what?
Yo.
Go build that over there, and then come on back. Hopefully you don't knock too many stuff out of whack. Getting over there. And I probably should build some more myth units.
Tilbo. Skip satt. Something.
Because they are both going to have their titans pretty soon.
Something. Yo. Satt. Yo.
And I'm not sure if on Defender they will attack with their titan or not.
Yo. Something.
Maybe debating of actually going out and getting more. Because how much is that? 300 gold. That means 10 of these would basically be 3,000 in gold.
Fyrir þar.
And I am not sure that's enough.
Já.
Hver er það? Ég vil. Satt. Grjótsveit. Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Já.
Satt. Ég vil. Grjótsveit.
How much am I getting per? 3,000 a minute. So I basically build 10 of those a minute.
Ég vil.
So now they're building a wonder. Red has their Titan out now.
Satt.
Which means I'm going to have to have my...
Já. Skip.
So I'm actually going to have to bring them out. Unless their Titan will not go on the offensive and only their regular units will. Let's see.
Something. Tilbo. Ég vil.
You know, there's that possibility, but unlikely.
Fyrir þar. Something.
Yep, there they go. I was kind of hoping they would come back like that.
Skip. Já. Já. Tilbo. Ég vil.
Did the rest of their stuff get stuck or something?
Já.
Oh, it looks like they're not even going to go the route that I wanted him to go. Let's see if I can lure him.
Something. Satt. Já. Ég vil. Something. Já.
Come on,
Ég vil. Something.
over here,
Ég vil.
over here. I want you in range for my healing. There we go. And you're gonna have to do without the healing. Looks like.
Já. Já. Fyrir þar. Skip. Akráð. Já.
trying to find their hero, but I can't see in there. Oh my god, this crap again. I really hate when they do that crap.
Skip. Jeg vil. Sagt. Fere jeg vil. Something. Ja. Tilbud. Something. Ja. Tilbud. Sagt. Skill. Ja. Fere jeg vil. Afdrag. Tilbud. Something. Ja.
The reason why I didn't want to do this is because he's going to get one shot by lightning. You know what?
Sagt. Ja. Something. Ja.
Where's my dang wonder? You're only at 69%. You guys aren't doing a very good job.
Skip.
Let's go send you to help. Once I get the Titan up, he'll be a distraction for them. But yeah, it doesn't look too crazy. Oh wait. Why does it spawn it on the other side? I clicked over here. This wasn't highlighted. That has got to be the dumbest thing I've seen in a while. What's the point of having the radius if you're just going to ignore the radius? Yeah, they're going to barely be able to pull it out. If they would have spawned all on this side, that wouldn't have happened.
Tilbud. Sagt. Ja. Something. Jeg vil. Sagt. Ja. Something.
There.
Fere það. Jeg vil. Sagt.
I'm going to kick your butt if you do that one more time.
Ja. Something. Jeg vil. Skip.
Okay, so you're not able to do any of that stuff. Okay. I think right now I'm gonna go for the what did they get? Oh, did my wonder actually go through? Okay, so my wonder is now made. I don't know why my wonder was slightly damaged.
Tilbud.
You know what? Let's go over here. Watch. Watch this spawn stuff on the other side. Oh my god, I hate this. And they can't even do anything because they're just stuck. That's exactly what I wanted. Done? Yep, there we go. You know what? I'm gonna send some stuff over here.
Ja. Something.
There we go. Now I think we're good.
Ja.
That's what I want to do. Although I'm gonna need more houses, unfortunately.
Skip.
Let's go build some more.
Ja. Jeg vil. Ja.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Satt. Já. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
You know what?
Satt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Já. Satt. Skipa. Ég vil. Something. Satt. Ég vil.
There. Now we can start
Oh, já.
doing what I want to do. How many fire giants? You know what? I think I'm gonna do. Wow. How many? That's insane. How quickly they spawn. I think I'm gonna go after red first. The only reason why I'm not going for yellow is because yellow seems to actually be doing something. This is probably going to get shut down pretty quickly. I just want to see how much damage I can do. No, I'm just going to put that right there. Go. That's not too bad. Although you could. You can't reach anything. Go and attack one of the other things. No, just get closer. Oh, yellow's actually doing really good. They're actually starting another wall. Actually, 2 walls, it looks like. Oh, yellow's going to be annoying to deal with. You know, I realize because they're Poseidon, I'm pretty sure. Hey. What is this? You know what? Get rid of that. And I think we're going to work on the next one. Oh my god, we're not building these again. We are not building those again. That is just too dang big. Look at this. They're bigger than the Titans. It's ridiculous. You know what? Oh, they're actually attacking over here. That's interesting. The Defender AI seems to be better. I can see the improvements. I'm looking at it right now. They build enough gates where they don't get stuck, and they're actually building more. Like, so you have two fortresses right next to each other. They have two fortresses there right next to each other. It's adding to the defensive nature of their stuff, which is really, really good. You know what? That's crazy. You know what? I'll let you. We can get out of there now. Okay, you don't need to go there. You know what? If you're gonna cause havoc, you can go over there.
Fyrir það something.
Not too bad.
Satt.
You know what? Let's put another one of you. Let you heal over there. Can I just delete you? Yeah, I can. 'Cause that was just annoying, seeing that there. So you got a fortress, temple. You got a temple all the way over there. So this is interesting. This would actually probably look nice if this wasn't off and down a cliff. Okay. How much is left for that? Two seconds.
Yo. Ég vil.
Get that built real quick. So I'll have two Titans. I'm going to give them to the 50-minute mark and see what they get. You know, defensive-wise, military-wise, I'm going to let them build up a little bit more. If they end up capturing this town center or that town center, I'm going to let them. And that's when I'm going to start sending my next waves in. It will not be these ones, because they kind of deserve a break. They did really good, and they won. It'll be these ones over here that get into it.
Tilbúð. Satt. Já. Something. Ég vil.
Which means I might need to build a few more houses.
Skipa. Satt. Já. Satt. Ég vil. Something. Tilbúð. Ég vil. Já. Satt. Ég vil. Fyrir það.
Do I want to build another? You know what? I'm going to build a temple like right here.
Já.
So now we have two. See, look, these are the Titans. These are the mountain giants. Now, granted, I will not say this is the devs' fault. This is because I have the triple tech mod for all military, economy, and there's one other one as well. Buildings, that's what it was. That is why it's like that. So I'm not blaming the devs for that one. That's just the mods. What the mod does. I just don't want to build it because they're just too dang big. If I was playing without that mod, the part of the mod that makes it so these guys get that big, I would. I would build the mountain giants. Or if I do build the mountain giants, it's not going to be that many. Could send some trolls. Don't want to send a troll army? Instead of sending like the really strong stuff right away, maybe I'll... That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna put that in 0. That'll be what, 15? No, 2, 2, 1. That'd be 10. That'd be 15. That'd be 20. Because they're at the part where we can actually send the next attack wave. You know what? Boom. Go crazy. And I'm gonna put you in 1. I don't know. I ain't doing anything. Why is there one of you all the way over here? Are they actually trying to... So they are slowly gaining through here, but I don't think I'm gonna do an all troll army the next time. There we go. Had to respond to a message. Is there some kind of like thing where you just put it where the opposite of where I want it to go or something? Why are you throwing the boulders now? I think the boulders would have been good on the actual buildings. Don't you think? No, I'd vote for that. Well, they do decent against military stuff. Where are you going? Go this way. There we go. not too bad against... That's a hero, I'm pretty sure. Yep, hero. The fact that they're doing that amount of damage against the hero is pretty good. That's funny. That's really funny. You know what? There we go. Actually, no, I take that back. Go do that. So we're slowly dwindling them down. This is kind of what I was expecting. Maybe not to the same extent, because I waited until the Myth Age. Or, not the Myth Age, the Titan Age, I think is what it's called. Oh, the Wonder Age, that's what it was, the Wonder Age. But I was kind of expecting something like this. Like where they send multiple Myth units. Like 3 or 4, like good ones, and then maybe a couple weaker ones. Like maybe like double that, the weaker Titans, but that just wasn't the case. Now we're gonna go for the finish. I gave them enough time, and okay, no, I take that back. They're stupid with the walls again. What is this? What is that? I thought they were doing something good. Maybe it's just this map design, but that just looked dumb. Really, really dumb. And you don't need to go that way. Okay. You know, I'll even go the extra mile. I'll put a healing thing there. Holy crap, that's an insane chain of fire giants. Really? No, you go over here. No. How quickly does that get shredded? Oh, that's getting shredded pretty quickly. Get rid of the walls as quickly as possible. Oh, I thought that entire thing was done. Temple. 15, 20, 25. Get over there. I think we're good here. So the Defender AI is definitely changed in some ways. They actually do attack, honestly, more frequently than they did when the AI was broken. So I'm going to be trying out some other AIs at some point in the future. You go in there. You go over here. Okay, you're back over there. You know what? 1, 2. That'll be 10. There we go. I don't know why you guys aren't going forward. You guys are getting stuck. I think they're going to be surrendering pretty soon. There we go. I'll let them surrender. So they had 216,000 score, and the red had 116,000. Honestly, I'd say the Defender AI is pretty good because this is on hard. I bet you Titan and Extreme, and was the other one like Legendary or something? Those difficulties would be pretty hard, probably. Especially on Defender, actually trying to get in there. Yeah, that could be pretty challenging. Like, actually trying to get into the base. Because they would probably rebuild their army a lot more consistently. And you'd probably have to be a little bit more intelligent with what you'd build for the units. So, overall, though, definitely was a lot of fun. You know, anytime I get to build however many fire giants that was, I'm all for it. So, take a quick look at the post game. I'm more interested in the resources. Or would be a timeline. All resources collected. Wait. No, all resources. No, actually, was it food? So they dipped down to 4,500 food around the time they surrendered. So it might have been a little bit lower. So about 4,000. What about wood? 12,000, okay. What about gold? Okay, so it was the food. Once the food gets down to a certain point, I wonder if that plays a role in it as well. Nah, they would have been able to build a crap ton of villagers, but they would not have had the time to actually do anything with it. Anywho, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.